They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to Burgess Snow Field at Amherst Stadium, home of the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Rookie Day Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Watson. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Black. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphreys. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Great connection there for 6 points. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches. But it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bearcats. He will score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Savage. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Hands off to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Wimsatt. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Grab down the middle. It's Baldwin. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw. It's Watson. Gets made on the out route. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Jacksonville State, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. first down. We're going to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Slides to avoid the big hit. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period.
Jacksonville State, 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking for his big tight end. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Great cut there. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Scanning the field. It's Watson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Porter. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On the ground, it's Savage. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there could have been his 2nd pick today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Watson. And the receiver's got it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Bearcats look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The receiver grabs it. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. First and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw here. Over the middle and incomplete. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route and catch made. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. You talk about seizing some momentum.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they can kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Watson. Over the middle, it's Black. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Black. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Who makes the grab? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Wimsatt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cook. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he's hit just before the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, is 2nd and 10 from the 34. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Jacksonville State.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got his man wide open. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bearcats will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Savage. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Powers through. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw. It's Wimsatt. Snags the quick throw. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Cook. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. With the catch, it's Cook. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Watson. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Porter. And he'll be brought down. The Bearcats will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Look out, room to run here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bearcats will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. pulls it in. It's Porter. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, it's Watson. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Chris, let's give credit to this defense for having all the answers on that one. Skill guys covered in nickel. Quarterback accounted for and stopped before reaching the marker. That's great coordination and togetherness from this defensive unit.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Garza. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled, but 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Bearcats looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on a conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I'd just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Bringing it out, it's Savage. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
Jacksonville State, 28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from defenders. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Watson. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And the Bearcats churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. To the air, it's Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, He picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First down and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. Moves out of the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
Jacksonville State.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. To the air. It's Wimsatt. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
On the field goal.
It's good! And win a conference championship. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.